We're live. We're live. The only reason I'm live is I don't have much time today. I'm normally trying to get a video uploaded. I said I'll do a video every day, weekday at least, during the international break. And I've said I'll do that. But anyway, I've not got time to upload. I've not got time to edit. Work has taken a very, very funny turn today. So I don't expect loads of people to join me live. And I'm not going to be here long. Let me get that out of the way. I've got lots to do. Work has taken a funny turn, though. I did really well this morning, actually. I got called to an emergency call out very, very early this morning. And I got there and it was Krispy Kreme donuts, like the head office of Krispy Kreme donuts. Anyway, did the little bit, gave them a hello, Jazz, gave them a little quote, told them what I needed to do. And I said, oh, blimey, there's, how do you work in such a place with all these donuts and all these cakes around? They said, oh, it's fine. You get used to it. You don't eat very many. And they were all huge, all the people that work there. And on my way out, they said, help yourself to donuts. And they had, like you get in Tesco or whatever, and you get the double cabinet with the doors that has all the trays of donuts in it. They had a double one of those. So basically they had a double unit, 4 doors full of any donut. And they boxes. They said, take as many as you want. I didn't take any. I didn't take any at all. That's how good I am. Just briefly, as you all know, we have got for the Newcastle game, we've got the raffle still being drawn for the defibrillator. Lots of prizes still up for grabs on that. I'm growing the tash. I'm going to give it a shave, start cultivating it soon. I'm still going, dressed as a piggy blinder. And I'm going to stay and roll all day, do a Brummie accent. I've been working on my Brummie accent as well. So, anyway, that's it. But I'm not here to talk about that. And as I say, I've got to get back to work. There's already 3 people in the chat, naughty people, Ian, Jazz and Clayton. What are you doing anyway? Let me tell you what I wanted to talk about. And that is that West Ham have been linked with a striker. It's a youth striker. And it's Manchester United's, what seems to be the best striker on Manchester United books. Now, this kid has scored loads and loads of goals. And he's 16. But if you look at him and you watch him play, he is very much a number 9. He's a boy in a man's body. He's big, he's strong, he's fast, and he can finish with both feet. So I was going to do the video yesterday, but I needed to watch some footage of him and do a little bit of research. He's absolutely fantastic, this kid. I think he's scored over 30 goals for the Man United's kids or whatever it might have been last season. They want to keep hold of him, but I think the point is he's seen people like Dean Garner, he's seen people like Declan Rice. His deal is up at Man U, and he thinks that there's a better and a quicker way into the first team at West Ham United. So obviously we're really feeling the benefit of these players coming into the first team. His name's Mipo Odubeko. And, well, I mean, if you look at the footage of him, just really, really strong, really big. What's not to like? We don't get him for free. He goes to a tribunal. So we have the tribunal ascertain and extrapolate how much they think he's going to be worth. But obviously we get him for a lot less than we would do if we were having to buy him. Apparently we're really close to signing the kid as well. Juventus, Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, and even Real Madrid are rumoured to be interested in this kid. So happy days on that. There's a couple of other ones we just wanted to take you through because that's not enough to sustain a video itself. And I am going to do another one tomorrow regarding the fixtures. So we'll get into that then. There was another report as well. And we're basically looking to sign a kid called Oliver Creed. Now, he plays for Woking. No, it's not a million miles from me, actually. And this link has come from Team Talk. It's also up on Claret and Hugh. It says Creed is yet to make his debut for Woking, but he's made an appearance for the National League side in pre-season. You just wonder how this is. So, I mean, what are Woking? Woking are a lower league team. Clearly, they're not in the football league, so I guess they're in the conference or one of the leagues below that or something like that. He's not even played for their first team, so I just find this a really, really weird one. But I don't mind it at all because this sort of feeds in to what we're doing with our youth team, which is highlighting, players who might be good elsewhere, bringing them into the fold and then trying to promote them from within. We did the same with Cardoso quite recently. The centre-back, as you remember, came in, I believe it was from Portugal. So clearly they're trying to get an underbelly, if you want, a lower layer of a player to come in and just provide a little bit of maybe a little bit of competition for the established under 23s, I think. And obviously the under 23s are doing really, really well this season because it's not because they got relegated, but they did get relegated. But since they have done, they played really, really well. I think Scully got he's got the player of the month. Nathan Nolan's been playing very, very well. And of course, Connor Coventry. This is a story as well. Connor Coventry is apparently stalling on a new deal. And I think by all the rumours have it that the agent's pushing for more money. We've got a pay ceiling, basically. We've got as much as we like to pay. And he's asking for more. The agent's asking for more. And we're reluctant to pay it because of what happened with Reece Oxford, because Reece Oxford was tied down on that big deal for so long. And we really struggled to shift the lad in the end. So as promising as Connor Coventry might be, and he is a very, very promising player, I think we're reluctant to push the boat out and pay over what our wage structure is. So, I mean, I'd be interested to see, what people think of that. I don't mind the club doing that in this instance, particularly bearing in mind what happened with Oxford. And particularly for a player that hasn't made his first team debut yet, it may well be that actually he ends up leaving us. And then, of course, we'd find ourselves in the situation that Manchester United are in with us, which is somebody would have to pay us a fee as determined by a tribunal. There was another report as well. Not quite youth because the lad's 23, but it says, again, this is in Claret and Hugh today, it says West Ham are reportedly looking at Queen's Park Rangers Ryan Manning, whose contract is due to run out at the end of the season. Claret and Hugh have got it from Football London, which I believe Sam Ingersoll was probably led with this story. It says the Irons have been notified of his position. They've been regularly checking the 23-year-old. Here's the key. Left-sided midfielder will also play at left back. Apparently, he's been watched by Watford as well. Fee of around £1 million, they reckon. So, I mean, listen, read into that what you want, but obviously these are not the big stellar signings that I was talking about. I think we've probably got money in the bank for a big signing in January, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't be signing them. Certainly, these look like decent young players and provide a little bit of squad padding. Jazz is just saying that he hopes we get some luck after Fletcher and after Morrison, and he said we really need to find Noble's successor as well. Yeah, I mean, but that feeds into something else, which is I believe Noble's contract is up in 18 months. In fact, if you just bear with me on that, I did actually see a list of players whose contract is up in 18 months. Actually, just so I'm looking through that, I can see that Fabianski is going to be out for another 3 months. So maybe we need to keep that. Sorry, yeah, just looking. Excuse me, because I'm live. This is what happens when you don't edit a video. There's something about Olivier Giroud possibly coming to West Ham. There's something about us possibly being interested in Mohamed El Nene, who apparently we were interested in signing, but we got Fornals instead, which is a strange one, isn't it? Because they're completely different players. Bit weird. What else we got? As another linking us with Gabriel Barbosa for 26 million. I think that's a load of rubbish. I think you can forget that. I mean, really, I do. I think you can forget that. That's absolute nonsense. Where was that? I read something. It was a list of players whose contract was up in 18 months. I think Antonio was certainly on that list. I don't want to make guesses. Sorry, I'll try one more time. Excuse the. Oh, Dean Garner. I'll tell you what, that's quite funny. Actually, Dean Garner's popped up. Dean Garner's doing well, right? We're talking about the youth team. He's 4 goals and 3 assists whilst he's been on loan at West Brom. I'd leave him there, I think, by the way, just for those that don't know. And if we do leave him there, I think that means that probably Nathan Holland is just one injury away, not an injury to himself, but one injury to the first team squad away from being involved, quite regularly as well, because that's, of course, how he got it. That's how Dean Garner got into the team, wasn't it, off the back of Yarmolenko's injury? But I think Dean Garner's doing fantastically well. Here's the list. Miguel Antonio, Balbuena, Wilshere, Snodgrass, Mark Noble, Lucas Fabianski, Roberto, and David Martin. All of those players are out of contract in a season and a half. I'll say it again. Michail Antonio, Fabian Balbuena, Jack Wilshere, Robert Snodgrass, Mark Noble, Fabianski, Roberto, and David Martin. There's the question of the day. There's the question of the day. I want to know, out of that list, who you're going to renew. Take into account their ages. So in 18 months' time, are you going to give new contracts to either Antonio, Balbuena, Wilshere, Snodgrass, Noble, Fabianski, Roberto, or David Martin? All of them? None of them? Some of them? That's what I'd like to know. That's the question of the day. Not a bad one, actually, to be fair. Stumbled across that. I've got to go back to work. Listen, Fabianski only, says Clayton. And thank you for joining me. And sorry, just sorry for the scrambled nature of this video. But I had to get a video up today. I didn't have time to edit it. But I'll go back to work now. And myself and Gio will be back this evening with a preview of the Everton game. Be joined by Sarah, who's an Everton fan. It's over on the main channel. Please do join us for that. I'll be back on this channel tomorrow with another video, which hopefully I've got a bit more time on my hands. Just rushing around a little bit at the moment, doing lots of jobs, and then well, obviously that's Friday. Then of course we're into Saturday, aren't we? And we are into I'll tell you what I'll do Saturday for the review. Because I'm not going. Gio's going to the Everton game. For the review, I will do the review on the main channel, and I'll do it live with an open chat, and then we can all just talk about the game as well. We'll do it a little bit differently because Gio's not here. Normally it'd just be the two of us, maybe Charlie doing a review. So I think Gio's going to the game with Charlie. So they'll be uploading a video, and I'll see you then. But I'll see you tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. We've done all right. We've done all right in international break, I think. Anyway, thank you for joining in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Jazz says, take your umbrella, Gonzo. Funny enough, I've got the gazebo set up outside my job because we're doing cutting worktops and stuff today. So it's got to be dry. So don't worry, mate. I don't need my brolly. Just as well, I don't own one. I lost it. I left it on a train during a West Ham game, which is... there you go. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you for joining me. See you soon.